and welcome to TBC News. Our top stories tonight. Tanzania set to reflect half a decade of Magufuli legacy. It proves pivotal in Tanzania's digital transformation. Good evening, I'm Agnes Tuniga. You can also follow us live on our YouTube channel at TBC Online and also get all the latest news through our Instagram, Facebook and Twitter pages at TBC Online. The Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Ambassador Dr. Emmanuel Nchimbi, has arrived in Geita region earlier today. The Vice President is expected to grace the commemoration of the 5th anniversary of the death of the 5th President of the United Republic of Tanzania, the late Dr. John Pombe Magufuli, to be held tomorrow, March 17th, 2026 in Chato, Geita region. The event is expected to draw various national leaders and citizens to the late president's hometown to participate in memorial services and community reflections. Parliamentary Standing Committee on Education, Culture and Sports has expressed its satisfaction with the progress of the College of Information and Communication Technologies, COICT, building at the University of Dar es Salaam, costing more than 6.7 billion shillings, which has now reached 99%. Here's the story by Henry Mabumo, read by Teddy Mparanyanga.
A team from the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Education, Culture and Sports is visiting a strategic project aimed at enhancing the capacity of Tanzanians to face various challenges, including the use of artificial intelligence technology. Speaking to journalists after visiting the building, the chairman of the committee, Hosna Sekiboko, says the completion of the building provides an opportunity for Tanzania to catch up with the rest of the world in modern technology.
Sasa ni lazima hata tunavyotenga bajeti zetu.
Even when we prepare our budgets, it's necessary to allocate a specific budget dedicated to AI, training for the university lecturers and students, and to establish infrastructure that are friendly and accessible for everyone.
Speaking after the implementation of the projects, the Deputy Coordinator of Higher Education Projects for Economic Transformation, HEAT, Professor Liberato Aule, says that more than 28 billion shillings have been spent on implementing 776 research and innovation projects during the 2024-2025 period, including fisheries, livestock and technology.
Since the start of this project, it has managed to attract 529 short-term jobs as well as permanent ones, and it has also strengthened collaboration between the university colleges and the private sector, including telecommunication companies and banks.
On the other hand, the Minister of Education, Professor Adolf Mkenda, says the government continues to invest in modern technology and in exploring other relevant opportunities abroad for Tanzanian students.
As the pace of technological development, especially in AI and related sciences, continues to grow, there is a risk that in the future many people may become reluctant and unable to work in the fields they studied. Therefore, it is important to equip our people with more skills.
Vice Chancellor Professor William Anangisye highlights significant institutional successes, including offering 300 academic programs and educating a student body exceeding 43,000. Notably, the institution has increased female representation to 46% and achieved high-speed digital transformation.
Jumla tuna program 378.
In a total, we have 378 programs and nearly 45,000 students, and we have more than 7 colleges.
The University of Dar es Salaam has reached a significant milestone in its digital transformation, largely driven by HEAT project. Through these improvements, the university has successfully digitized over 1,000 courses and now supports more than 39,000 students on its digital learning platforms.
Efforts by Tanzania's tourism sector, supported by the promotional film The Royal Tour, led by the President of Tanzania, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, continue to attract visitors from across the world. Travel experts from the United States have expressed strong interest in Tanzania's natural attractions and rich cultural heritage. Speaking during the launch of a special familiarization trip for travel agents from the United States, the Chief Executive Officer of XG Safari, Justin Garfield, said the initiative aims to promote Tanzania in the international tourism market, outlining that about 100 tourists have already visited Tanzania through the program since the beginning of the year, with expectations of receiving more than 1,500 American tourists before the end of the year. Here's the report by Yesaya Mombelo, read by Antonia Kiveria.
It was an evening of entertainment and music in Arusha, as guests from the United States danced and experienced Tanzanian culture. For many of them, it was their first-time visit in the country, a journey they say it has completely changed their perception of Africa. Tanzania is endowed with a wide range of tourist attractions, a factor that continues to attract visitors from different parts of the world.
We at XG Safaris are bridging the gap between the U.S. and Tanzania. We're bringing awareness, the luxury feel, the culture, all to the U.S. of what Tanzania is all about. And we're very proud of the partnerships we built. We're very happy with our relationships with the Tanzanian government. None of this would be possible without them. So we're very grateful. We have an incredible staff here on the ground. We've got wonderful partnerships with all of these amazing travel advisors who made the long trip here. Just very, very grateful we're feeling right now. It's an honor, it truly is.
Stakeholders in the tourism sector says this initiative helps to strengthen Tanzania's visibility in the global tourism market.
My advice to all tour operators and Tanzanians: we must treat our guests with a lot of respect and courtesy. Tanzania is a courteous country. We are very easy people to deal with, but we must always be wary and treat our guests with a lot of respect, knowing well that those are the people who are going to be talking well about Tanzania where they go when they go back to their home.
Apart from the country's natural beauty, the hospitality of Tanzanians is also a living, lasting impression on visitors, many of whom have promised to become ambassadors for Tanzania in their homes.
Beautiful country, Tanzania. It's been something that I have personally wanted to do my entire life. I love the environmental focus that you have over here. I love the hospitality of the people. I guess I'm also a Rotarian, and so I found that there's some local Rotarian groups here in Arusha, so I've made my connection to reach out to them so that we can hopefully do some collaborations between our agency, Rotary back home in the U.S., and the Rotary group here.
We want to see the animals, we want to see the people, we want to see the scenery, the partnerships that you all have with some schools and the cultural center. We're really looking forward to sharing that with our clients and to bring more people down here to Tanzania.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so excited. I've wanted to come here for a long time, and I didn't know really what to expect other than what we've seen in movies, you know, in America. So it's amazing, and so I really will, and when I go home, I will encourage people to come here and come to Tanzania. It's beautiful.
The Director of Project Appraisal and Resource Mobilization at the National Water Fund, Dr. Sekela Twisa, together with the Director of Customer Services at Tanga Urban Water Supply and Sanitation Authority, Alawi Mbwana, say National Water Week, observed from the 16th to 22nd of March every year, serves as an important platform for raising public awareness on the value of water and the need to strengthen sustainable water resource management and service delivery across the country, noting that reliable access to safe water remains essential for public health, economic productivity, and community development. Speaking to TBC News in Dar es Salaam, the officials emphasized that the commemoration also provides an opportunity for institutions in the water sector to engage directly with citizens and customers, promote responsible water use, and showcase ongoing investments aimed at expanding water supply and improving customer service, while calling upon stakeholders and the public to participate in this year's national celebrations scheduled to take place in Morogoro.
Back why water work, as we are aware from the meeting which was held with the United Nations, and they agreed all countries like we should have a water week to raise awareness for the issues related to the water. And normally this is celebrated from 16 to 22nd March every year. And in Tanzania, we are part and parcel of this celebration. Why it is important? This celebration is important because normally water, as we are aware, is a life. Yeah, and sometimes people take water for granted. And with development and the changing in climate change, we observe different effects on the water issue from the quantity and the quality aspects. Now, with the Water Week celebration, we really take it serious as a sector because it's a time to share with the community, Tanzanians, and other stakeholders what is water, how far we've gone, where are we going, and the sustainability issues in general. So this celebration are very important in the country context because it gives the progress of where are we and where are we going related to water. We have several activities that will happen. The first one will be a launching of the dialogue, which will be on 16th about water related issues. Then we have a launching of a sector review report, which will happen on 17th. But also normally we have EWURA Day. This is special for EWURA with the water utility. They provide a report of the performance for the last year. Then we will have the official closing of the Water Week will be happening on 22nd.
As utilities in the country, like elsewhere in the world, we use the week to engage with stakeholders, different stakeholders, including our customers, the water consumers. We normally hold sessions for education, awareness creation, getting feedback from them because they are our customers and the users of the water services. So we need to know what the feeling is from them so we can use that information to improve our services and ensure customer satisfaction.
More on that will be brought to you on our program Focus on This Week here on TBC. The chairperson of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Infrastructure, Selemani Kakoso, urged Tanzanians to develop the habit of following weather forecasts in order to support the efforts of the Tanzania Meteorological Authority in disseminating weather information, especially during the ongoing rain season. He made the remarks when the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Infrastructure visited the Tanzania Meteorological Authority to oversee the progress of the implementation of development projects, as well as to assess the achievements and challenges in strengthening the authority.
I would like to urge my fellow Tanzanians to make use of forecasts for the benefit of our people. We have been negligent in not paying close attention to important matters, while others give them greater priority than we do. Let us follow and pay attention to essential information so that we can save and protect our citizens.
On the other hand, the Director General of the Tanzania Meteorological Authority, Ladislaus Changa, shares the authority's achievements recorded over the past 4 years since the committee's previous visit, particularly highlighting how the authority has expanded its presence internationally by sharing its expertise and technology with other countries in the field of meteorology.
But also we shared the effort that we are doing across the region. The fact that we've been helping our colleagues in the region, including Burundi, South Sudan, Namibia, they did request our support in providing them with technical backstopping in matters related to quality management system, but also technical support in terms of issuing of severe weather forecast, of which we've done very well. Our expert went to Burundi, but also went to South Sudan and Namibia and did training and capacitated them, and they are now doing very well. For the first time in history, South Sudan meteorologists, they've now been able to do the severe weather forecasting, of which they were not doing before our expert went there.
Currently, many parts of the country are experiencing heavy rains that have, in some cases, disrupted infrastructure. However, the Tanzania Meteorological Authority continues to urge Tanzanian citizens to make use of the weather forecasts it provides in order to prevent further disasters. The authority has also committed to expanding its technology capacity, including the use of artificial intelligence, AI, to improve efficiency in data collection and processing. The Regional Commissioner of Kigoma Region, Ambassador Simon Siro, has called for stronger collaboration between the private and public sectors to improve the business and investment environment in the region. Speaking during the Kigoma Private Sector Roundtable Discussion Program, a forum that brings together stakeholders to discuss Kigoma's economic landscape, Siro says such cooperation is essential in unlocking Kigoma's economic potential and positioning the region as a strategic gateway for trade with neighboring countries. Grace Akechi from Kigoma Region has more details.
Stakeholders from both private and public sectors gathered to deliberate on ways to enhance investment opportunities and strengthen the region's economic growth.
As we begin to this roundtable, I ask each of us to embrace three commitments. Think boldly. Let's imagine Kigoma not only as it is, but as it could be. A dynamic regional hub, driving trade and inclusive growth across Tanzania and the Great Lakes.
Speaking at the forum, Ambassador Simon Siro emphasized that meaningful development requires joint effort between the government and business community to create a favorable environment for trade and investment in Kigoma region.
Let us talk boldly, strongly, so that we can unlock the opportunities within the region. That is very, very crucial. The resolutions we are going to provide from these roundtable discussions is very important that should be put into actions.
During the discussion, several stakeholders highlighted Kigoma's strategic location as a gateway to neighboring countries, noting that the region holds vast opportunities in trade, transport, and cross-border business.
Kigoma, for 2024-2025, value of goods going to DRC was worth 800 million, but going to Burundi, 270 million shillings. All these goods coming from Kigoma to Burundi and DRC, Kigoma is only transit. They are industrial products produced in Dar es Salaam, in Mwanza, in Morogoro. What we need as a strategy for TNCC is to create value addition in the Kigoma region.
In the other hand, other participants underscored the importance of inclusivity of women and youth in economic activities and entrepreneurship in order to ensure sustainable and equitable development.
Let us keep focusing on making sure women are participating in our programs, but let us make this as an affirmative action, because without women, youth, and other marginalized group participation, there is no way we'll be able to attain our sustainable development.
Meanwhile, the Regional Administrative Secretary Hassan Rugwa explained that the government has opened up Kigoma region through infrastructures development to ensure it provides services to all countries surrounding the region.
Karibia asilimia 60 mpaka 70. About 60 to 70% of goods transported through the region are designed for customers in DRC and Burundi. Recognizing this opportunity, the government has improved the transport infrastructure to facilitate trade and unlock the economic potential of Kigoma region.
The roundtable discussion is expected to strengthen partnership between the public and private sectors while identifying key sectors that can drive Kigoma's economic transformation and investment growth. Reporting from Kigoma region, Grace Akechi, TBC.
A historic building along Tanzania's coast is drawing attention not only for its past, but also for a mystery that remains unsolved for more than a century at the Old Boma in Bagamoyo. A massive 3-ton safe left behind during the German colonial era has never been opened. Our reporter Esther Dels visited the site to learn more about this piece of cultural heritage.
Among the building's most intriguing features is a massive heavy-duty safe believed to have been used by German administrators. Here, John Mosher, a tour guide in Bagamoyo, gives more information about this iron safe and the building history.
This safe here, which is found inside the German Boma, and since Germans shifted here in Tanzania or in Africa in general, nobody was able to open it until today. Why? We didn't find the keys. Here are for keys. We didn't find the keys, that's why we didn't open it. Some people are trying to say if you may break it, but we are not supposed to break it. If maybe there is something inside it will lose. So this building was known as German Boma. They used it as an administration block, and later on, after the presence of the British, after the World War I, it was taken as a government building or administration building. Until now, it is used as a tourist point here in Bagamoyo or Lisbon town.
On the other hand, conservation experts explain how preserving such artifacts is essential in protecting Tanzanian cultural heritage, to embrace these rich historical sites, and also how cultural heritage benefits the community around it.
It's all about preserving and protection of what has been passed and what has been installed through activities of the ancestors and the society is past. I call upon all youth and even children to come and enjoy and to see what is existing in Bagamoyo. For example, technologically, here we have buildings which have lasted 100 years and above. So to those researchers and engineers, come and observe and see what is happened, that today we have that building over 150 years. And yesterday we built a building which cannot last even 3 years.
Heritage tourism reminds that the past is not something you can just read in books and just leave it there, but it's something that you can experience, it's something that you can read about, and it's something that you can protect. By visiting and embracing and respecting such historical sites helps us to ensure even the future generation appreciates and embrace the rich in histories found in such areas. As the late Mwalimu Julius Nyerere once said, if you don't know your own history, you're a slave of your own self. Esther Dels, TBC News.
Thank you very much, Esther Dels, for that report. Before we wind up the local news tonight, let us now take a look at our today's exchange rates according to the Bank of Tanzania, BOT. TBC News every weekday to know all the latest in exchange rates. And now, before we conclude the news bulletin for tonight, let's take a look at our weather update for the next 24 hours.
Hello, dear viewers, and thank you for joining us for the weather forecast. And by starting for tonight, to expect Lake Victoria Basin together with western part of the country to feature with particle condition together with thunderstorms over a few areas. While for the southwestern Highland, the southern part of Morogoro, southern region together with southern coast are expected to feature with particle condition, thunder showers over a few areas. And for the rest part of the country are mainly expected to feature with particle conditions. While for tomorrow we expect a light wind of 20 kilometers per hour over Lake Rukwa together with the entire coast, and a moderate wind of 30 kilometers per hour over Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika together with Lake Nyasa. And the state of the sea generally just expected to be slight, while rainfall models are portraying the reduction of activities over most part of the country. And based on that, for tomorrow we expect southwestern Highland, the southern part of Morogoro together with southern region to feature with cloud condition, thunder showers over a few areas together with sun interval. While for the Lake Victoria Basin, the western part of the country, the central part of the country together with the entire coastal areas are expected to feature with particle condition, thunder showers over a few areas together with sun periods. And for the northeastern Highland are mainly expected to feature with particle condition, rain showers over a few areas together with sun periods. And now let us see the next 4 days weather forecast from different cities and regions. Dar es Salaam, thunder showers are expected. Dodoma, thunder showers is expected. Mbeya, thunder showers is expected. Mwanza, thunder showers is expected. Kilimanjaro, thunder showers is expected. Morogoro, thunder showers is expected. And also for Arusha, thunder showers is expected. I'm Rebecca William from Tazama Meteorological Authority. Have a productive week and good night.
And that weather update marks the end of our news bulletin for tonight. Don't miss our next bulletin in Kiswahili at 11 p.m. On behalf of the whole team, I'm Agnes Tuniga. Thank you very much for watching and good night.